What's going on, Diecaster? This is Roger Dodger, and welcome to another edition of Roger Dodger's Diecast Corner. Today I got a little bit something different for you today. If you see my previous videos, you know I'm predominantly a Hot Wheels collector, and that's what I do most of my videos on. I've done a couple different little videos here and there, but most of them, 99% of them, are Hot Wheels. So today I strayed away, and I was in Toys R Us the other day looking at Hot Wheels, and I always look at the M2 machines, the Auto World, and Greenlight, whatever that they have, and maybe there's something that catches my eye. So something that caught my eye today, well, actually yesterday when I bought them, was the pink Detroit Muscle M2 machines, and they had a whole set of them there. There's 6 in a set. I decided just to get one. They were $8 a piece, so I didn't want to really go crazy. I was just looking for, maybe a Super or something like that if I can find something in Hot Wheels, or just looking for any sort of chase car, something like that. I didn't want to spend too much money. So what I found out of the 6 cars that I really liked was the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona HEMI. So the car is really cool. I really like that. I really like how they did the pink and the white and the silver together. It looks pretty phenomenal. I bought it. So before we open it up and take a better look at it, let's watch this quick little video clip about the car itself. All right, enjoy.
If there were ever 2 cars built for one purpose, these were the cars: the Dodge Daytona and the Plymouth Superbird. Their purpose was to win races for Chrysler Corporation on tracks like Talladega, Daytona, and Charlotte. These factory race cars, with their streamlined noses and high spoilers, could achieve frightening speeds on the high banking. With the Chrysler HEMI engine under the hood, which had horsepower to burn, there seemed to be no limit to how fast these cars could go.
These wing cars were really the bullets of the racetrack. They dominated the races, no question. Very few cars could outrun them.
Dodge was first out of the box with the Daytona in mid-year 1969. It was their answer to the new aerodynamically styled Ford Torino Talladega and the Mercury Cyclone Spoiler 2. The Dodge Daytona wasn't the product of a design studio. It had its birth in the race shops.
The Charger 500 and the Daytona were designed by the racers. Styling had nothing to do with the car. When the final product was shown to styling, they called it an abomination. When the Superbird rolled around, it was a year later, styling was involved to enhance the overall package.
The Superbird and Daytona were 2 different cars, but at 200 miles per hour, it was awfully hard to tell them apart. These cars were proof that Chrysler Corporation loved to build and race fast cars.
Okay, so this is the packaging of the M2 machine, and you can see it comes in, like all these things. They come in a little box right here, and you can see where it's got the Detroit Muscle, and it's in pink here instead of the standard. I believe it's blue. Like I said, don't know why they went with the pink, but I think it's cool. I like all the different kind of pinks and stuff with the Hot Wheels cars, and the purple, just because you don't see them really that often. So it's pretty cool. It's a little bold, I guess you could say, but that's what makes it really cool about the car. And these aren't any chase cars or anything like that. I don't see anything that says, hey, one of 500 or anything like that. It does say premium edition on it, and that could be where the extra, $3 or $4 gets tacked on, because like I said, this one was $8 as opposed to the other ones that were $5 each for just the normal colors. So, and you can see right here, it's got a really cool, there's a lot that goes into these, and that's what I like about them, is that they're highly more detailed than Hot Wheels cars. And you can see it says 42 individual parts and pieces, details like no other, drive them all. Your money drives farther with them too. And I'd have to say it does, but this is not something where you're going to go to the store and you're going to go pick up 100 of them like I can with Hot Wheels and spend $100. In fact, probably spend a little less than $100 and so on and so forth. But they are very detailed. It even says on the back right here, if we were to look at this little tag right here, it says M2 Machines, we work very hard to produce some of the most detailed, innovative, groundbreaking, and affordable die-cast cars and trucks in the world. All of our castings are 100% new and developed by M2. Now, I wouldn't say affordable so much because, like I said, this one was $8 for this one car. But it looks nice, and I do like it. So, I mean, I can't complain too much. But, you know what? Let's open it up. So, I'm going to unscrew it from the base and take it off. I'll probably take it out, show you what it looks like right here. In fact, I actually took the sticker off it before I started the video. So we should be able to open this up and get this thing out of here. All right. And like I said, I really like that it comes with the plastic case. Mine got scratched somehow. Maybe it was like that when I bought it. And it comes with this little back plate thing here. Like I said, that's done in blue and pink also, and that goes around there like that. Give it a little bit of decorative accent inside the box. All right. And let's see how we get this thing out of here. There we go. Okay. And you can see, I mean, this thing looks really, really good. Comes with a little plastic thing to hold the hood up. You see it's got a door open on this side. And it's got a detailed interior. So we're going to take a better look since I pulled off this base. But yeah, there we go. That's out of the case right here. So you can kind of see it. All right, let's pull it off the base. Okay, so here we go. We have it pulled off the base, and just at first glance, this thing is really, really nice. I mean, so far, it's metal on metal. It's a pretty heavy casting. It comes with rubber wheels. Now the wheels, I think they could go a little bit thicker on the wheels and not maybe chintz out on those. But for the most part, I mean, it's very, very stellar. It's a stellar car, stellar design, and how they've done it. It's just exceptional. The detail, I mean, it really is. I mean, it is top notch. It's rare that we find Hot Wheels that are in this really good condition here for details. And you can see, I don't know if you can see the dash inside there or not. Maybe we can blow it up and get a good look inside there. And you can see the detailed dash, the radio, the gauges. But yeah, it looks cool. Well, I know back in the day, if you really put your hand up on top of here, you'll notice that this has a vinyl top, and it feels rough. It's not smooth. It actually feels like a vinyl top. It's got the the big wing on the back, like the Plymouth Super B, which is pretty much the same thing, just a Dodge Charger Daytona. And you can see right here, it says Charger on Tampo there. Close the doors here. On the door, it has HEMI right there. Has HEMI tampos on the front in gloss, and it's a kind of a high gloss pink here. Like I said, rubber tires with really nice era appropriate wheels here. The mags, a nice chrome gas cap right here. Daytona written on the back in pink. And this has got the beak with the flip up headlights right here in the front, which is cool. And let's see what the engine looks like. And the engine is very detailed also. Let's see if we can get that in there. It's kind of hard to see the engine, but the engine is detailed. It's not a lot of detail. It's a chrome air breather in there. It does have the words HEMI on it, or is that for? It's got something on there. It's really, really small. Can't read it too well. And a couple of little details in there. So, but not too bad. It's really, really cool. And it's got the nice windshield wipers on it, detailed, black interior, and that's it. Pretty much silver lining all around all the windows, clear windows with the separate triangle window here in the front. You know, let's look at the back here. Back here they have the date, 1969 was the year that this one's produced. Really nice detail on the back with the pipes coming out, with the tail lights also. And I mean, overall, this, you know, silver, white, and pink scheme really sets out among the most. You know, if you were to put a bunch of them here, I think a lot of people will flock to the pink one just because it's just an odd color for a car. Like I said, I don't know why, you know, M2's done it. I can't find any information on their website about it. I thought it was maybe cancer awareness, but it's just a premium edition pink, you know, Detroit Muscle series. So I mean, overall, it's cool. I like it. I probably might buy the rest of them just so I have the rest of the set. But you know, who knows? You know, not really quite sure. You know, it's one of the things that once you start collecting, you know, one type of car, you know, you might want to start collecting, you know, a bunch of them. And I just haven't got into the M2s, you know, really all that much, but I really like this one. A lot of the other manufacturers, they don't carry the castings that I really care for. We've seen a million Detroit muscle cars. I mean, a million. If there's not a Mustang, there's a Camaro. If not a Camaro, it's a Charger, so on and so forth. I mean, how many of the same car can you produce over and over and over and over and over again? I mean, Hot Wheels must have, I don't know, 300, 400, 500, I don't know how many different models, variations of Mustangs and Camaros each. You know, I'm a big European BMW fan. Everybody knows that from watching my videos. And I'd really like to see, you know, M2 or Auto World start dipping into the European market and, you know, creating some really cool cars that way. And I'd probably pick up a little bit more. So, but yeah, there we go. That is our Dodge HEMI Daytona Charger in pink for our Detroit Muscle M2 machines. So, but you know, there we go. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Well, you know, if you like the car, you know, put some comments down in the thing. Tell me what you think about it. You know, I personally like it. It sits really low. You know, it's just one of those type of cars that I'd like to have one of these in real life, but they're a little too much out of my price range right now. But yeah, there we go. That is the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona HEMI edition. Well, all right, guys, that is our edition of Roger Dodger's Diecast Corner today. You know, let me know what you think about the M2s. You know, I don't do a lot of different videos other than really Hot Wheels. There's a couple other ones I've done, you know, I think the Green Light, Breaking Bad, and maybe one or two other ones. But if you like me doing the M2s, maybe, you know, leave in the comments of some things that you'd like to see. Maybe I can go pick up one or two, you know, if you like Mustangs or Camaros or something like that. Maybe I could pick up one or two of them and do a couple videos on them. I have no problem doing that. They're not really that expensive. Like I said, if I pick up 100 of them, then it gets a little expensive. But, you know, a few here and there is not really a big deal. And I'm still working on getting the bugs out of the videos for the new format. So I think if you look at my last one, I think you're going to find a couple little things that you could probably critique about it. I'm still trying to understand the variable bit rate. I'm trying to get the hum out of the microphone, so I think I've solved that problem. And you know, overall, just trying to polish it up a little bit better. So just bear with me as I'm working through some of these bugs and kinks and getting them out so I can really perfect these videos for you guys. All right, this is Roger Dodger. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you like my videos. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. All right, have a good one.